Is Legend of Witch Idle RPG actually worth your storage? Or is it another auto battle game you'll uninstall by tomorrow? That's the big question. And this one leans hard into fast progression, constant rewards, and competitive PvP, instead of making you grind for weeks before the fun starts. If you're always chasing the next idle RPG, hit that like button and subscribe. We're always hunting for the next great idle RPG, so you don't have to waste your time downloading the bad ones. Legend of Witch Idle RPG plays like a classic idle MMORPG wrapped in a dark fantasy setting. You pick a hero class including warriors, mages, and archers, then spend most of your time making your character stronger through gear upgrades, leveling, and better equipment drops. The biggest selling point is how quickly your power climbs. Levels come fast, new features unlock at a steady pace, and the game showers you with free rewards early on. Expect SSR weapons, mounts, wings, and plenty of upgrade materials almost immediately. If you enjoy seeing your combat power jump every few minutes, this game definitely scratches that itch. Combat is mostly automated, which won't surprise anyone who's played an idle RPG before. Your character handles the fighting while you focus on improving stats, equipping stronger gear, and deciding where to invest your resources. It's less about manual skill and more about making smart progression choices. Equipment plays a huge role here. World bosses are one of the best sources of stronger gear, and the developers promise generous drop rates. That means you spend less time praying for a lucky drop and more time actually upgrading your build. It's a refreshing change if you're tired of games that lock progress behind terrible RNG. If competing with other players is your thing, there's plenty to do. Arena battles let you test your build against other players, while guild wars add a larger competitive element. Joining an active guild is worth it if you want extra rewards and regular PvP action. Character customization is another area where the game goes all out. There are loads of armor sets, weapons, wings, and cosmetic items to mix together. They don't completely change how the game plays, but they do let your character stand out from the crowd. Now for the downsides. Even with the fast progression, this is still an idle RPG at its core. Auto battle handles most encounters, so players looking for hands-on combat may lose interest fairly quickly. The early flood of rewards is fun, but once that honeymoon phase ends, progression can slow down as upgrades become more expensive. The game also puts a lot of emphasis on increasing your combat power. If you enjoy chasing bigger numbers, you'll love it. If you prefer deep strategy or complex combat mechanics, it may feel repetitive after a while. And while the game is generous with free items, competitive PvP and idle MMORPGs often favors players who spend money over the long run. So free-to-play players should keep their expectations realistic. So who is Legend of Witch Idle RPG actually for? If you enjoy idle MMORPGs with fast leveling, constant rewards, world bosses, gear farming, and plenty of PvP, you'll probably have a good time here. But if you want manual combat, challenging mechanics, or an RPG that relies more on player skill than auto battle and power ratings, this one may not hold your attention for very long. That's my take on Legend of Witch Idle RPG. Would you stick with this one, or does it look like another idle game you'll move on from after a few days? Let everyone know in the comments. And if you enjoy honest idle RPG reviews and overviews, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. I'll catch you in the next one.